Hey everyone, welcome to School of Scarlett. Today I want to give you a little energy update for November. I noticed it was going to be November tomorrow, and I can definitely feel those energies kind of stirring up. I don't know about y'all. I've been making some different videos with kind of that focus because there's just been a lot of intensity, a lot going on. So a lot of things are breaking down around me. Actually, today I was going to drive. I'm at my daughter's school picking her up early from school. But this really wasn't the plan. We were actually supposed to go to a football game tonight, and she was supposed to be cheering in it, but they canceled the game. And yesterday there was like a meeting I was supposed to go to, and the meeting got canceled. And there's just one thing after another. So also I was going to drive my usual daily driver car, and the windshield wipers broke down on it. And it's been raining really bad these last couple days. So I definitely didn't want to be out without the windshield wipers. So that's breaking down. You can see my headliner back there. So there's a theme of everything kind of breaking down. I actually made a video, and I'll link it down below if you haven't watched it already. I don't know what it was titled, but it was a video around my mother calling me and telling me that they were going to do a bathroom remodel. And we were talking about, the quote and how much it would be, and really it was, a lot of money, because there has to be a lot that goes into kind of building up your new bathroom that you want. You have to break down all the old tile, the floor, even the plumbing, the fixtures, everything has to go in order for the new upgraded bathroom that you want to come in. So I made a message around that. And so the energies I'm feeling coming up for November are a lot like that. So there's a lot that's going to be playing out in our own lives and out for the whole world to see, right? So in the US, there's an election happening. We'll just have to see what happens with that. So there's just a lot going on, and I can kind of feel that. Comment down below what you're feeling, what kind of energies you're feeling. So this message isn't super special or anything like that. You have your own intuition. You can feel those things coming up, that are happening. So tap into your own intuition. This whole November is really going to be a theme of really tapping into your own inner strength. What I'm feeling really coming through is kind of like we're shedding victim consciousness completely. So we haven't kind of been aware of a lot of areas where we're still hanging on to kind of this victim mentality. And even if we think that, we've surpassed all that, we've let all that go, we've forgiven ourselves, we've forgiven others, it seems like things are still coming up. And that's that shadow that's been buried deep down. And whether it's something that, you've experienced in your life, or something that's happening collectively, we're feeling that things are coming up for us to reevaluate, to see the truth in it, and decide what we want to choose in our lives. So the theme around November is really that truth is coming up, and there's new levels of truth. So while we may have experienced what we thought was ultimate truth, and there is an ultimate truth, there's still a lot that hasn't been seen. So in November, we're going to be seeing those things come up in our own personal lives, and we're going to be seeing those things come up, in the public stage, amongst, everything, entertainment, business, politics, everything. We're going to begin to see that, and we're going to begin to have to choose, now that we know what the truth is, what we want to align with. So we're going to have to really, what I'm feeling is a lot of willpower and strength that we're going to have to muster within our own selves, because there's no more relying on something outside of ourselves. There's no more codependency with things anymore. We're starting to see that those things are keeping us in this kind of dulled down state, in a victim state. And we're not victims, we're victors. So we're coming out of that. So in order to really come out of that fully, we have to take full personal responsibility for everything in our lives. And we're starting to see that all those areas that we thought it was that person doing this to us. It was, I made a video about bullies or narcissists, or, misfortunes in our life, or whatever. When these things break down, whatever happens, it's not really happening against you. It's happening for you. It's showing you something. It's a mirror of something showing you something, so that you can choose to align more with your heart, with those things that are more aligned to who you are authentically. So we're going to begin to see a lot of those things, and they can be pretty disturbing sometimes, or they can be upsetting, or they can really disrupt our lives, or it could be a heavy energy that we have to carry when we see the truth of some of these things. But this is all happening for us and for our own good and for the collective's good. So what I'm really sensing around this month is kind of like a lot of that, basically what I talked about in the old video, the other video, where we're kind of breaking the old down in order to have the new upgraded bathroom or kitchen or upgraded reality that we really deserve, because we are more aligned to who we are. We can't live in that other state anymore. We can't live in that other bathroom anymore. We can't live in that other reality anymore. We're being upgraded, not just in our consciousness, but everything around us in reality. So in order for that to happen, a lot has to go, and we have to be willing to let go of those things and see how those things no longer serve us, and how really we were being kind of codependent with some of these things that really weren't serving us. And so we're going to be having to see with our own two eyes how a lot of what we have thought was part of our lives is just no longer serving us anymore. We're awakening to new levels of truth, and those new levels of truth are bringing so much clarity that the old has to go. It just doesn't make sense anymore. So we're coming into a new reality here. So if you're resonating with this message, give me a thumbs up. If you are needing any help in this process, and either forgiving yourself, forgiving others, working with your shadow, and those things that come up, because it can be pretty uncomfortable. You know, I made a video about bullies, narcissists. I even made a video about so-called demons. All of these things that are coming up for us to see, they're coming up for us to really shed that shadow, to really shed light on that shadow, because really all there is this beautiful light that's there. And so we're uncovering that light now. And so if you're needing any help along those lines, feel free to connect with me. I'll link everything in the comments and in my description. I offer one-on-one sessions. I also offer a journal that I've been working in recently, and it's really been helpful to really see the truest self and see kind of a little bit ahead. What do we want in our new reality? You know, when we build a new bathroom or new kitchen or something, we have in our mind's eye, we may even have plans of what we want it to look like. We might have a Pinterest board. So we have what we want it to look like. So what this journal does, it really prompts you, it has 111 prompts to help you to really get your mind thinking about what are your intentions, what do you want to see in your new reality, what aligns better to who you are. So I encourage you to really muster up that willpower, that strength, and step out of that victim mentality in this month of November. So that's what I'm feeling. Those are the energies that I'm perceiving. This may or may not resonate with you. Comment down below if it does or doesn't, and what you're feeling. You may be intuitively tapping into something that maybe I'm not. So comment down below. I would love to hear it. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you'll subscribe. I hope that you'll come back. I will catch y'all on the next message. I love you all.